Hello and welcome to this whiskey taste challenge. This is going to count for tomorrow because tomorrow we have to beers for Carnival and or Joker's Wild Wednesday. Take off this foil cap here. Here is Paddy's Irish whiskey. It says established 1779. Well, the distillery goes back to 1779, but Paddy's, the name Paddy's was adopted in 1913, but it was a whiskey that had been around. Cork Distillers Company Limited had been around, and people were asking for that salesman's whiskey. They were saying, we want Patrick's whiskey. And so it got so popular, they adopted the name Paddy. All right. The tale is probably more fanciful than the reality, but you know how that works. Paddy Flaherty. On the website, it says Paddy O'Flaherty, but here it says Paddy Flaherty. Our Irish whiskey traces its roots back to 1779, but its true name did not come until much later. Okay, and then they go on about this. Aged for a minimum of 3 years. It's about $19 a bottle. Jameson, established 1780. Triple distilled, just like Paddy's. Aged 4 years. Smooth Irish whiskey made the John Jameson way since 1780. So we got 1780 and 1779. So we close 1 year. Clear bottle, not the best idea. Green bottle, a better idea. Brown bottle, best idea. All right. Oh, well, let's do something very quickly. Product of Middleton Distillery, Middleton County, Cork, Ireland. All right. One more little thing to do here with these tags. Forgot to make the tags. Okay. So we got J for Jameson. There used to be a guy that did a lot of video reviews named Jameson, but video beer reviews, but I think he did whiskey too, but he just faded away. He was nice to me. Okay. He would make nice comments on my channel. I would make nice comments on his channel. I didn't know him, but he seemed to be friendly enough. Had a beard. And okay, so Paddy's. We're talking about a $4 difference per product. I'll double check. It popped. Real cork, not rubberized anything, but a real hunk of cork. This is now bottled in it's bottled in Kentucky, but it's produced in Ireland for the Sazerac Company. Okay, let me update that. Produced in Ireland for the Sazerac Company, bottled in Kentucky. I'm going to add that, bottled in Kentucky. At that Louisville plant, bottled in Kentucky. 1780, that was during the Kingdom of Ireland days, when Ireland was a client state of England. Ruled by Great Britain. And then became an integral part of the British Empire when the Government Act went into effect January 1st, 1801, first year of the 19th century. And then the new country, the kingdom, the United Kingdom of Great Britain means Scotland, England, and Wales, and Ireland was created. The United Kingdom of Great Britain and Ireland was created from 1801. And then in 1922, Ireland was broken into two parts. The Irish Free State, still under King George VI, the fifth, and the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, as it's called today. Of course, Ireland broke off all government relationships with King George VI in 1949 with the Republic of Ireland Act going into effect. So Ireland became totally independent from any part of the British government and left the Commonwealth, the British Commonwealth, and said, we don't need to come back, don't want to come back. Okay. And if you don't mind, give us Northern Ireland back. And the British said, no. Okay, so from the Irish Republic, I think the Paddy's, I know the Paddy's is lighter. See, so you'll be able to tell. Does the Paddy's have coloring added? I don't know. It seems light. I know the Jameson has color added because it says on the Distillers, Irish Distillers website, color added, caramel color. Smells like oak and some cereal grains, to tell you the truth, with some bread dough, malted barley, meaning single malt barley. All right. Grain whiskey, malt whiskey, and copper pot still whiskey. Grain whiskey's column still, like to do vodka or grain spirits. Maybe a little more wood with the doggone one in my left hand, which I think is, I don't know. Ooh, it's getting sunny out there, which I think is, I don't know. Okay, taste time. It's got a little wood barrel bite, oak barrel bite. And that's really coming from the cereal grains. They're kind of harsh sometimes, you know. You get the single malt honey, like honey bread dough. Honeyed bread dough. You can get sourly honey top bread. Tastes kind of like that. Must be the Jameson. Okay, let's go with the taste here. Similar type thing. A little bite from the cereal grain, whiskies, honeyed bread dough. Little creamier here, like a little toffee. Light caramel candy. A little more complexity in all of that. I don't know if it's as complex as they claim it is. I mean, they talk on the website. Some of these websites seem like they're giving you 50 different descriptors. Tastes like fudge, toffee, red apple skins, and this, that, the other thing. I'm like, that much? But I think this is the Paddy's. Do I like it better? I like it a little bit better, which is a benefit because it's about $5 cheaper, $4 cheaper. So why would I? Maybe it's $2. I got to check the price. Why would I buy Jameson when I can drink Paddy's, which costs less but has a better taste? Guess what? I wouldn't do that. Now, is this a huge difference in flavor? No, it isn't a huge, but it's a difference, but it's not a huge difference. I mean, they're both fine. Jameson be scoring about it's pleasant. It's not perfect, but then what drinks are? You say, well, what about Guinness? Draft stout. Well, okay. What about Pilsner Urquell beer from the Czech Republic? That's perfect. Okay, you got me. They got some out there. All right. Got some that's better than perfect. Like West Flatirron 12. Yes, yes. Okay, don't think I've had any whiskeys yet that have any liquors yet that have hit 100 out of 100. But I have some that's many in the 90s though. They all seem to be in the 90s. They'd be great, but just so great, and then they can't make it to 100. But I'll hit one day, I guess. Give that about 92, A minus. 93 would start the A, but A minus, it's excellent. Maybe 91. Yeah, let's go with 91. 91. You say that's a 100-point scale, gives you a lot of leeway. That's why I used the 100-point scale, because it gives the reviewer a lot of leeway. When people doing this out of 5, well, first of all, a lot of people will say, well, it's a 3.5 out of 5 or 3.25 out of 5. But I don't know what they mean by that, though. It's like, well, what's your scale, though? And they don't have any explanation in their, their page, their YouTube page or anything. It's like, I don't know what a 4 is or a 3 point. I mean, I know what it is mathematically, but I don't know how it translates to their evaluation scale. 4 out of 5 is at 80. So are they saying that it's like, but what does that mean? I just try to use this generalized college grading scale like we had when I went to university. 90 and above was an A. 80 and above was a B. 70 and above was a C. 60 and above was a D. You could pass with a 60. You could graduate with a 60 average. Passing. It's poor. That means you are a terrible student. You should have quit. They probably would have said, your counselor, your advisor might have suggested that you just quit college after a year or two, go work at in a trade. But you could if you pushed yourself to. But how many people do that? Not too many, right? They usually just they quit. But I'm saying in a theoretical sense. It's like a beer. If it's a 60, you can drink it. You could drink the whole glass. It's horrible. It's ghastly. But you could drink it and it'll probably stay down. Now, if it's below 60, no. It's an F. It's undrinkable. You cannot drink it. I've done that. It doesn't stay down. Okay, that means the beer is over 40% bad. You want to drink a product that's over 40% bad? You want to eat food that's 40% ruined? I had this turkey in the fridge and I smelled it this morning. I said, going out. I could have eaten it. I mean, it probably would have been okay once I fried it in the pan and all, but I was like, nah. When you got to start wondering, it's not worth it. You just chunk it. I got most of the use. I got 85% of it eaten before it started going on. So I'm going to let you drink a beer that's 41% bad. I ain't touching it. So you get my scale. Do I run across a lot of 60s? No. I don't run across a lot of 70s, want to be honest. Usually I'm thinking, oh, it's an A. No, usually if I say it's a B minus, I'll consider it a failure. I consider it a failure because it's like, man, all of this promotion and the website's so fancy pants and they telling me all these things about the product and I paid too much for it and all it can get is a B minus when everything else I'm trying is in the A's. So to me, that's like a failure. You know, B minus like a fake. But I think this is the Paddy's. It's creamier. Oh, that cream, that sugary cream. Yeah, you know, it's like whipped cream, sugary whipped cream, which I put in my oatmeal yesterday with the apple pulp, pumpkin pulp, and the cat wanted to lick it out of the bowl. So you're not licking the whipped cream out of the bowl because A, I'm eating it, and B, you have food. And C, it might make her sick, but I'm not too worried about that. She could go out in the yard, you know, but I mean, she probably wouldn't get sick. But oh, that cat was mad. She was furious. I wouldn't let her lick the cream out the bowl. I said, well, you're not getting it. Paddy's. It is the Paddy's. It is the Paddy's. It is the Paddy's. Don't play with, never question my abilities unless I get it wrong, which happens. But then in that case, we'll just pretend it didn't happen. See, this is a great strategy. If I get it right, I brag about how good I am at tasting these things. Now, if I get it wrong, we'll never refer to the video again, as though it had never occurred. So, Panthers rule. Yo, again, yo to you. Spoiled turkey isn't safe to eat, says Bug Chaser. I agree with that, which is why I didn't eat it. You know, I said, nah, no, 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 no. I felt like eating turkey too, yeah, but I said, nah, not gonna do it. I could have gotten away with it, but I just wouldn't. Panthers rule. My beer scale is probably all over the place because I've said before my store doesn't carry a great variety. Laughing out loud. Yeah, that's a shame. But let's check before we get off of this. Go to the reliable Total Wine. I could check Walmart, but I don't think Walmart carries Paddy's. I know they carry Jameson. They had Tullamore DEW for $13, half price. It's all gone. I kept saying it's gonna go. It's not gonna stay. It didn't stay. They had a lot of bottles too. $13. They wiped it out. I already bought my $13 bottle over there. I mean, you just can't constantly keep buying everything. Okay, let's see. Paddy. Well, it's going to work. So, but thanks to the JB inflation, Tippy Cow Shamrock Mint. Why are you showing me this? Paddy's Bee Sting. My friend David had that with the honey in it. He said it was pretty good. That cost $1 more. Well, it's expected to be in stock next month. It's out of stock right now. Paddy's is in stock. Okay, $19.99. That's what I paid $18.99 last year. Okay, let's see. But that was then. This is now Jameson. That was then. This is now. $21.99. Oh well, $2. Jameson Orange. Now, I can make a video called "Has Jameson Jumped the Shark?" Next, they're going to have Jameson Apple, Jameson Salted Pecan, Salted Pretzel. I mean, I don't care if they make all those flavors. You know why they made it? Jameson Orange? Because people love all these flavored things. Jameson Irish whiskey with an all-natural zesty orange flavor. This is an amazing drink. And it says, this is an amazing drink. It's a liqueur. It's not a liquor. It's only 30% alcohol. I'm not. Well, if I see a little 50 milliliter, I'll buy it. Okay, so we see that it's a $2 difference. Oh well, Jameson easily wins. I mean, loses. What am I saying? The Paddy's had a better flavor, and it's $2 cheaper. Well, I can't get any clear cut than that. better flavor. I could tell them apart, and it was $2 cheaper. That's a trifecta. Better flavor. You could tell them one from the other, and it's $2 cheaper. So there you go. On your scale, where's the Paddies? Oh yeah, I forgot to say that. Couldn't see them. These glasses are for seeing far away, like over there. But if I try to read something with them, I'm like blind. I don't need glasses for seeing up close, obviously. Oh, I like that creaminess, that caramel sugar candy, and all. Oh yeah, that's a 94. That's a 3-point difference. Uh-oh. Hey, well, you got to call it as you see it. So Jameson today, these scores are subject to change. Jameson's coming in at 91, A minus. Yet it's $2 more than Paddy's was coming in at 93, a 94. Oh, sorry, a 94 in A. Well, there you go. Oh, Jameson apple sounds good. I don't drink those, but like I say, if I get the little sample, I'll drink it. I've been through a bunch of Irish blends lately. Do you know? It says In Touch. Do you know where the sugar cane and cube tasting notes come from? It was pretty dominant in the bottle of West Cork and McConnell's. That's a wonderful question. I honestly do not know, because it seemed like all the sugar would have been converted into alcohol, right? Right. But they'd still taste like sugar. So apparently they're not fully attenuated where all the sugar is converted into alcohol. So I guess they have residual sugar left. Because where would the sugar taste come from? It clearly tastes like sugar, caramel, light sugar cream, whipped cream, or cream, sugary cream. Look at these rums. Some of these rums taste like the Caliber rum tastes like rock candy. It tastes like strawberry shortcake is what it tastes like. It's got to be coming from somewhere. It's not coming from space. It's not coming from the monolith. Okay. Panthers rule. I know I feel bad because every time I type something, you have reach and get your glasses. That's all right. I take them off because I can't see. Like I'm looking at the bottles and I'm trying to look at the whiskeys and I'm doing this and I can't see. But then if I'm looking at you, what you wrote over there, then I can't see it. I can see it, but I can see you wrote something, but I can't. Now, if I do this, then I can see it. I got a Jameson orange nip recently. Nothing special, best mix. In touch with. Oh, best mix with what? Orange Julius? I don't know. Oh, trust me, I know that feeling all too well. Laughing out loud says Panthers rule. Yeah, I know this guy at work. He got this. He said, I got bifocals. I said, okay. He was making a big deal out of it. But I was watching him close. I said, I'm gonna watch him. And he was telling me, look, see how good the bifocals are? I said, yeah. But then I was watching him later. I didn't say a word. I was watching him later, and he was doing this to read something. He was like, and then he was going to do something else doing this. And I'm thinking, well, if your bifocals are so awesome, why are you taking your glasses off? It kind of defeats the purpose of paying all that money for the bifocals. With ginger ale. Well, that's a good idea. Jeep and Foodie, you need a monocle so you can read the screen with one eye, or a monocle, and the labels with another. Oh, like they do in the German. Yeah, that's a good idea. A monocle. I hadn't thought of that. It's what I had it with. I assume it would go well with most citrus sodas. Yeah. Okay. All right. So that's it. Very nice. Paddy's. I didn't expect this, actually. I thought Paddy's was going to lose, but that's why it's good to be open-minded, because then you can have more fun. Okay. Have more enjoyment. Paddy's. What did we determine today? Well, I think it's better than Jameson. You said that's going to get you in trouble. Well, oh well. Jameson, what have we learned? It's lost 2 in a row. So it's been in 2 taste challenges and has lost both. Monocle, right? Lost to Duhan's, which is the same price as Paddy's, $19.99, and very low profile, like no one knows where to find it. But some of the people who commented said they had found Duhan's in the past and had drunk it. And it lost to Paddy's. Well, how's Jameson going to do against Tullamore DEW? Probably be a tie there. How's it going to do against I can't remember what else I have. Let's see. Oh, how's it going to do against Teeling Small Batch? That's going to be a fiasco. That is going to be a fiasco. Teeling Small Batch is going to annihilate. Well, it ought to. It's $38 a bottle, but I got it for $14.99. True story. And my friend David said I need it immediately. He told me, if you ever see whiskey again for that price, don't call me. Don't call me and ask me if I want it. He said, just buy it. You're going to get your money back. I said, okay. So when I saw the Teelings, he wanted it. When I saw the DEW, he wanted it. Oh, so Jameson's going to be destroyed by Teelings. That'd be a fiasco. How's Jameson going to do against Bushmills Original, the white label? It's going to lose. How's it going to do against Bushmills Black Bush? Oh, that'll be catastrophic. A catastrophic event. Don't even waste your time watching because it ain't going to be worth watching. That should be coming in on Easter Sunday because I'm going to give up liquor for Lent. How's it going to do against Red Bush? It's probably going to lose to that. So it's going to tie Tullamore DEW, I think, and it's going to lose to the rest. Now, is that a good track record? No. It's a bunch of losses, 1 tie, and no wins. So do I have some kind of like axe to grind against Jameson? No, I don't have any axe to grind against Jameson. I have no favoritism toward it or against it. If it started to win, I would say it's winning. Just it isn't winning. Okay. I feel Jameson will beat Proper 12. Never know though. Well, I don't have Proper 12 yet, but it's coming, I hope. Actually, I'm out of Irish whiskey, and well, probably got a year until I get back to it. But I saw that Drum Castle at Albertsons. Drum Castle was really good. It had a weird smokiness. Like I know Irish whiskey's not supposed to be peated, but it was. And I love that product. And I saw it on sale for $14.99 day before yesterday. But I said, nah, I've already done Drum Castle. I went through it, tackled it, did a solo review, did a duo review, did taste challenges. I said maybe people can get tired of Drum Castle. But there's so many others I could get. Powers. Well, I mean, it's too many to name. So I'll try to bring in those. I don't like to do repeats if I get something new. So, but I mean, I would be curious how Drum Castle would do for $14.99, right? How would it do against Jameson? My feeling is it would win, but until you do the blind taste test, you don't really know. What are the chances baseball starts on time, says Joe Hill? I'd say 90% chance of it will start on time. They can't cut their own throats. You know, it's like they always complaining, our attendance isn't what it should be. Our TV ratings aren't what it should be. We have an old fan base. We want young people to watch. Well, hey, going on strike or having a work stoppage for months and months ain't going to help. That's like suicide. So my opinion is they're going to bring it down to the last possible hour. And then right before they cross the threshold of they have to start delaying games, they'll settle it. If they don't settle it, I'm never worried about it. I'll just watch college baseball. I'm not worried about these major league people. I'll go to games. Y'all know I've been to every major league ballpark. I've been to games. I mean, I've been to games at every major league ballpark. Not like, well, I drove past it or something. No, no, no. I've been to games at every major league ballpark. So don't say I'm not a fan. But if they're going to strike, that's on them. All right. Stay tuned for later on today, or kind of keep your eyes open because we got a beer taste challenge coming. Yes. Pabst Blue Ribbon versus Miller Genuine Draft. I like Pabst, but it's not going to win that taste challenge. No way. Yeah, sirens. We had a big bunch of sirens yesterday when the Marathon refinery had an explosion. We felt it. We heard it. We were at work in the warehouse. We heard boom. It was loud. I said, and then you could feel it. And I'm thinking, I said, it's from the west. I said, somebody's, because we got refineries all up and down the river here, you see. I said, somebody went up, but nobody got hurt, even hurt, I don't think. Maybe some little minor injury, but I don't know if it's an employee mistake or it was an equipment failure. I really do not know. I thought it was outside my house. Oh, the siren. Jay, who was worse? Well, that has nothing to do with this. That has nothing to do with this. That's totally unrelated to what we're talking about. We get viewers, you know, they kind of crazy. All right. Anyway, getting back to planet Earth now. That's it. So be around, or if you're able to stick around or check in later in the afternoon. We got Pabst Blue Ribbon versus Miller Genuine Draft, and Pabst will lose that. It will lose that taste challenge. And I'm sorry, I like Pabst, but it cannot beat Miller Genuine Draft. Thank you very much.